Hello and welcome back to the beautiful, beautiful, sexy show. Tonight's episode is brought to you by I Want a Dog. And to fill that void in my life, we're gonna get started.
Hey, how we doing tonight? How you doing, Lola?
I'm good. What's tonight's topic, Jerome?
Alright, so we're gonna talk about online dating. That thing you do when you're really lonely. Meet random strangers and just start talking to them and hope they keep responding back.
Oh, that sounds so sad.
Alright, so what made you get...
so true.
Okay, yes, that's true. But what made you get into online dating? What made you, Lola?
I was bored and I was lonely.
Okay, that sounds like pretty much majority of people who are online.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Now, since you were bored and lonely, what sites did you actually try first?
Well, I had first thought about going to OkCupid or Tinder because both of those were pretty popular when I started. But Tinder has more of the hookup kind of.
You mean like that hookup mentality where like we meet, we talk, are we going to bang or are we just going to just make this an awkward first meetup and then eventually?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like it was known for. It was just hooking up and I wasn't into that. So I went over to OkCupid. That's also where my friend was at. She was talking to guys and I was just like, okay, I can handle that.
I would say for me, what made me get into it was, honestly, I was pretty lonely. And after trying it a few times, I thought I had a better shot this time. I tried OkCupid, I tried Meet Me, Tag, Plenty of Fish, and Tinder. Tinder was pretty much the shitty version in my viewpoint because Facebook, I couldn't honestly keep my personal information secret, and I didn't like that. With the others, though, I could.
It's not just like secret, it's just the anonymity of others. It's just you don't want to share everything. You want to be able to share it when you want to share it, not with everyone who can see it.
Yeah, and Tinder, I didn't like that about Tinder. Like, they liked my personal information, my actual name. I wanted to use a aliases and be like, so this is, hey, that guy. But next thing you know, like, oh, hey, look, it's Jerome.
Well, I can see how you'd want to actually be associated with the name and have a name rather than a username. But Jerome, which site did you least like?
I would say Meet Me, since a lot of bots and weird girls. I actually met a girl on there who was stalking me. Literally stalking me. Not in the physical sense. Is that every time I appeared online, she's like, hey, how you doing? This woman had 2 kids. Newborns. And I was, 18 at the time.
Where's the baby daddy?
Yeah, let's not talk about the baby daddy because I don't even know. Like, I just thought about it. Would I really want to date a woman who has 2 kids, who's possibly 2 years older than me, and I'm fresh out of high school? That's
weird.
That is weird. And plus, think about it. The financials I would need. God, I said that's totally wrong. It was just like, is she gonna be here for love or is she gonna be here for more of my finances? And let me be honest now, working.
But she couldn't expect much. You were right out of high school. You were 18.
Yeah, and I recently had a bad experience with Meet Me with another girl. And I was just like, this whole online dating thing is just so... This is so weird. First time trying it, you're just thinking, am I going to get to succeed? Or is this really going to be like the whole we meet, we fuck type of ideal? Now... I would say my favorite one would have been OkCupid. And I'll explain why. OkCupid was where I can answer a certain amount of questions and they pretty much give me people who've answered the same or, somewhat similar questions the same manner I did. And it made it seem like, okay, I can meet this person or date this person based on the compatibility percentage that we have. Which I would say that was actually pretty good because with Tinder, it's more if we like each other, then we have the ability to chat. With OkCupid, I can just chat with them randomly. Now, have you tried OkCupid before in like a deep way? I mean by deep, like have you actually dwelled into it, actually customize your profile, answer the questions, anything like that?
You're acting like we didn't meet on OkCupid.
Okay, good point. That's totally true.
Fail.
Now, with us meeting on OkCupid, what was the things you liked about it, the things you didn't like about it?
Yeah, so I'd have to say that I liked being able to answer questions and then seeing those of others. So we'd answer, say, something on like maybe a political topic, and if I thought strongly of it, I could make sure that somebody else who was the opposite of what I believed, and if I felt like I couldn't agree with that person just because they felt so strongly about it and I felt so strongly in the other way, we didn't have to talk and end up just conflicting right off the bat.
Which I found that the questions made it a little bit easier at times to differentiate who has the same ideas and who has some of the same ideas, but also with some twisted thoughts to them.
Right. So I wasn't like saying like, "Oh, you don't like the color blue, like get away from me." But as long as they pretty much matched up and I seemed to have a good idea of who they were, I was on board. I would talk to them.
Yeah, it makes sense. The whole thing about online dating that always caught me was the fact that I could, be myself and see who would actually come and try to communicate with me. But the problem I had with that is that people were quick to judge based off the profile's image or the profile's description, which I did it myself. I mean, I had some weird girls, and I'm pretty weird.
I definitely did it.
What do you mean, like, when you first saw my profile? What did you think when you first saw my profile?
Come on, dude. You had, like, I think 3 or 4 pictures up.
Well, I didn't want to... I felt like...
You had one. He had a clown wig on, which was, total. Definitely screams, date me. No.
Well, I wanted to be funny, be like, hey, I'm that comedy guy. Like, ladies like funny men.
The other one made him look like a 16-year-old gamer. I'm in college. I'm a college student, ready to be graduated. I don't want to be dating a child.
Hey, it's not a child if you love gaming. Right, guys? All my fellas out there, leave a comment what game you play. Maybe we can play sometime. But, no, I mean, like, when I first saw your profile, I just saw, like, it's just a half of your face. And I was like, is this a legitimate woman?
That's right. Keep it secret. You shall know nothing about me.
I understand that, but sometimes people can be a little bit too secretive. Like, show just eyes, but you actually see him in person, you're just like...
or, like, just the dick pic, which should have been censored out, was not.
Or the dick pic through, like, the underwear to show the outline. I don't know how many profiles I came across.
I mean, it's hot, but no, that's not what I'm getting after.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's hot. It's more, it screams that I'm a dick.
It's kind of hot to look at.
Really? It's kind of hot to look at, you say?
Yeah, I do. What you gonna do about it, huh?
Not that. I mean, I look at women who show the big boobs, but sometimes I'm not focused on the boobs. I'm focused on, like, oh, she had pretty eyes. She got pretty ears. I mean, some pretty ass eyes.
Nice.
Hey, she Asian, but she got eyes like a sky. All right, so I would honestly say, out of all the experiences I've had online dating, that the main thing I never liked about it was that the guys will always have to initiate. Some women find it appropriate. Some women are just like, no, I want to initiate. I want to be the one to say, like, hey, I want to express my feelings towards you.
Yeah, no, I was very guilty of the fact I never initiated. And you know what? I probably wouldn't change that.
Why, though? I mean, like...
Because I'm a scaredy cat. What do you want me to say?
How the hell you think I feel just messaging a girl I don't know? Be like, hey, literally, that's all I fucking said.
I'm aware. That was poor. That was super lame. You could have at least said, hey, my name's whatever. And I like blah, blah, blah. What's your name? And what do you like? I'm
not trying to be like a corny boy. You see, you're like, hey, my name is William. I like color blue. My favorite car is a Dodge.
Oh, no. I liked how some guys had the copy paste. They probably had like a Word document up every time they went online of this just copied fill in the blank type stuff. So they maybe would look at your profile and be like, oh, okay, she likes this and she likes that car and that game. Okay, I'll fill that in. And yeah, no, they would replace your name, but you could see right through that. And actually, I called the guy on it. I was like, yeah, so you really wrote this? Because I'm pretty sure you copy pasted. And they actually responded back. And yeah, I was right. There's like, damn, you saw that, huh? I was like, yeah. Okay, bye.
Like,
when does that work? Come on.
Well, it really means that their main objective was to see how far they can get you into the sexual enticing talk.
Hand off the boob.
The boob is mine.
It's attached to my body. It's my boob.
Okay, good, valid point. Now, with the whole online dating thing, I would say there are some negatives that I don't like. I mean, some major negatives. Like nearly a good portion of them don't actually try to be like, I want to come out here and actually meet someone. They just jump straight to it. You down to fuck? Hey, you's cute. You down to fuck? Or, man, that's some nice titties you got. Girl, you want to come over to my crib? We fuck? It's just so easy. Men are so quick to jump to the conclusion that all women are down to fuck. And men don't do it. Men just not the only one to do it. Some women do.
Oh, no, I know that. But I did like how OkCupid had the long-term relationship, short-term dating, long-term dating, and
just here for sex.
Yeah, casual sex and just friends. You had those options to check on what you were looking for. So I like that, because if they had casual sex checked, I'd be like, yeah, no.
Now, I wanted to make it clear, like, I'm actually here to either do a long-term relationship or a short-term relationship.
Which I don't get the difference between those two. Because if you're going out for a relationship, just let it go how long it's gonna go. If it's not working, then cut it short. If it is, then see where it goes.
I mean, that's what I did with you. I wanted to see how far does this go. Are you likely to be a girl? I'll say it with a year, which finds out yes. But I came across some women that looked at my profile. I tried conversating with them, and they just come to conclusions like, so you got a big dick? Hey, you skinny and cute? You got a car? You got money?
You had girls responding that?
Yes.
Damn.
It just shows that some women just go on there just for a quick fix and just be on about their day. I mean, you have multiple women on there that has multiple lovers, that have open relationships, and do like the whole, hey, you want to do a gangbang? Are you into some weird freaky shit?
Yeah, no.
I just wanted a woman that was, nice, sweet, willing to deal with some weird shit. I mean, I will admit, when I type online and how I act a person is totally different, because I'm afraid I might scare the person, because some women are not really into guys who are really, into expressing themselves. I like to express myself fully and deeply. That I'm pretty fucking weird.
Lies. You did not even curse in your OkCupid messages, and then when we switch over to not Tinder, what did we switch over? Kick. Once we switched over to Kick, you didn't curse at all either. And I had to finally meet you to understand that, yes, you do curse. I was like, oh, thank goodness. I cannot be this clean with my language for so long.
Well, I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm that guy that's just completely vulgar. Fuckity fuck. Oh, hey, look at that fucking shit. Hey, man, fuck you. Fuck that. Let's fuck this.
Okay. We don't know who's listening to this, so let's tone it down.
Tone it down for what? I mean, it's a beautiful, sexy show, and it's pretty late, like 12 a.m., where people getting all frisky, drunk, and getting them Uber drivers. Uber guys.
Chill.
Okay.
So I'd have to say, though, like you said, messaging was a very big thing. Like, that's one of the first hurdles you gotta get through. If you can't get the first message responded to, you basically shit out of luck.
Yeah, because I don't like that. You message a girl and they always put in their profile, if you're into me, message me. And you message them and, like, it's been 2 days. And that bitch is online right now, and you message her like, hey, how you doing? And she still don't reply.
Yeah.
That is some cold, hard shit right there.
Well, okay. You also got to be understanding of how many messages a girl can get. I was getting a lot. And that's that I put some stuff that maybe would have turned off some guys. And yeah, I was still getting a lot of messages. And I do have to say, this was I think my second or third profile that I had created on OkCupid. My first one, I was very, very strict with who I talked to. I did not talk to every guy that messaged me. I talked to like the cute ones, the ones that I had a lot in common with. Yeah, I was not talking or responding to every single dude. Now, the one you met me at was the one I had declared I was going to respond to every single person who talked to me.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I first saw your profile, I was like, let me make myself more appealing to this woman.
You altered your profile for me.
Yes, I wanted to appeal attractive in every way possible because I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to focus on just this woman, just her, and see how far I can get.
Oh my goodness, you never told me that.
Yeah, I thought I did.
No, aw. Okay, that's enough.
All right, so yeah, guys, in the end, I would say online dating, it has its pros, it has its cons. Like, you will have some friends that'll be like, I met this guy online, right? I met John. Oh, how was he? He had a huge dick. It really hurt. It was my first time, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chill. Okay, but let's cover one last thing on online dating. We're talking about the first meeting. What?
Okay, the first meetup is either gonna be really awkward, or you just pretty much let you know, like, I want to fuck you. Like, I just want to fuck you already.
Yeah, I've had instances of both of those. Yeah.
I mean, when I first met you, I was just like, oh my gosh, she's not running away. Like, holy shit, she's actually talking to me. And she actually got in the car with me. I was not expecting that.
That was very stupid, ladies. Okay, there need to be some rules when meeting up with a guy online. First rule. Let your friends know where you're going, who you're going with. Make sure your phone is always on. Second, meet the dude in public. You wanted this to be daylight. You want it to be other people around because you don't know who they are. Like, yes, you may have a good vibe going and be like, I like talking to you. You seem like a good dude. But you don't know. They could be a serial killer.
Shh, that's not true.
Yo. Third, don't get into a car with them alone where they have control of where they're going. Don't do it. I was very stupid that night. I was so stupid. Like, I like this dude, but man, was that stupid.
Hey, look, I took you around town. I got you home at a reasonable time, 4 a.m. We made out at a park. Look, nothing happened, and we had our very first actual date the next day. And we saw a great movie with some pretty good mall food. Okay. It was
those two words do not go together.
That is true. Let's be honest now. Like, mall food that's good? Yeah, that's rare.
Okay. But yeah, those 3 rules, abide by them because you do not want to get in some bad shit just because you were lonely one day.
Now, I was there for the guys. Guys, if a girl is really attractive and you have this good vibe going, make sure before you get into the whole let me meet up with her, you know if it's actually a woman. Because there have been many instances where it's actually a guy in drag. And there's nothing against that.
Have you had that?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I sense a lie in this. He is lying. Jerome? What?
And also make sure that you're not trying to be catfish.
Avoided the question.
No. No, because I don't know why, but a lot of people like catfishing guys. Like asking some weird, creepy shit. And next thing you know, it actually be the woman. Turns out it's just a bunch of people just fucking with someone.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, let's not do that, people. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. Another tip, make sure you know what you're trying to do and what you're trying to say when you meet this person. Because you go in there and be like, baby, let me just, I want to fuck. Like, that's not going to get you nowhere. She's going to be like, can we, I'm going to go. It was nice meeting you, but I have a emergency to take care of. She's going to ditch you.
Yeah, and the other thing is, maybe you don't, one's idea is to fuck and the other one's is just like, no, let's take it slow. As long as you respect the boundaries. And maybe it could lead up to that. Maybe they could change their minds. You never know. But the thing is to never push. Like, once you know it, you need to back off.
Yeah, never push someone into doing something they don't want to do. Like, yeah, the girl is attractive. But just make sure you take it slow. But that's it tonight, guys. This is Jerome signing off. Lola?
Goodbye, good night, and we'll see you on our next video.
Remember, kids, stay no to drugs. Drugs are bad. Drugs are really bad.
All right, Jerome. Good night.